What's up everyone, Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. Just got our latest shipment from BattleBox. Let's talk about some of the products. First ones we have here are these cool stakes. So these are called slot lock stakes. Really simply, here's how it works. Imagine you got your tarp or your tent, whatever. You got your rope coming down. Rope is gonna go through the hole, right? So all the way through here. It's gonna come out and go through this slot and then around here and through this slot. And basically, that's gonna lock it in because of the tension. As you can see, the slots are wider and then they tighten up. And then if you have to tighten it up, you basically unpop it from the slot, tighten it up, slot, and good to go. You can also run it all the way back through if you wanna do that as well. You get 4 of these as your first item in this month's BattleBox. I like this concept. I haven't had a chance to test them out yet. Again, in these videos, it's just kind of an overview so you see the products. I do like this because tying additional knots, even if they're easily removable knots, on stakes, on rope when you're setting up stakes, tents, tarps, whatever, it's just easier just to be able to go whoop, whoop, and done. Grizzly stakes, I think of the other ones, they have a lot of like little teeth on them. Those are cool too. The one downside of those is that they can be so aggressive that they can eat up your, they can eat up the rope, kind of tear it up, and then obviously, you know, the rope's gonna split or fray and then break. Whereas with, a huge osprey is flying on. Let's see if I can get a shot of that guy. Nope, he's gone. Anyhow, I like the idea of tension as opposed to it getting, you know, like I said, the thing getting ripped up. So that's our first product in this month's BattleBox. You do get 4 of them, as you can see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I look forward to testing out. Conceptually, that makes a lot of sense to me. I think it's a pretty cool product. Next up, we got some coffee. This is pour over coffee from Kuju. They have a little description on the side. So you tear it open, you basically brace it, set it up, anchor it, pour at least 200-degree water, so boiling water essentially, you know, something like that. Hot water over it and then enjoy it. So simple enough. Let's take a look at the inside just to see what the setup looks like. It's an easy way to make coffee out in the wild without having anything too, you know, complicated. Information on the back, same thing. That's what they look like. Simple product, but coffee when you're out in the woods, cool. Next up, we have a headlamp. This is the Panther Vision Gumby lamp, LED headlamp. It has this basically rubber strap here in order to put it on your head. So set it up like this. You can tighten this thing in the back. It's almost like, you know, what do they call those things? I forget. The things you put on your back, the back of your sunglasses to keep them retained. And then you got your button here. Hold it down. You get your high, medium, low. I have maybe 4 settings. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Hold it down or hold it like that. Yep, it's gonna go off. Super lightweight, 80 lumens max, USB rechargeable. Does come with a micro USB cord. Pluses and minuses to built-in batteries. One is that you're not gonna like have them, you're not gonna drop it and have the batteries fall out. Downside is eventually those batteries are gonna run out. The built-in battery is gonna run out. But kind of a cool thing, super lightweight, I can tell you that. And hold this down here. I'll give it a test tonight to see what I think about it. I am not familiar with Panther Vision at all, but kind of a cool product. Lightweight headlamp, there's the front, there's the back, and then there's the basically the head strap. Cool. Next up we have this, which is a 20-foot long kinetic recovery rope from Rhino USA. I've got a bunch of their tie downs and things like that that I keep in my car. So let me just give you the details because they put it in here. So just over a 3-ton working load and a minimum brake strength of 19,965 pounds. Lifetime warranty. It also says the 20-foot long kinetic rope, what did it say? Because it's able to stretch, it can store 4 times more energy than a tow strap. So I actually have a tow strap in my car. That's coming out. This is gonna go in or in my truck here. I like the idea of this. I've liked their products. I was just using some of their straps today. I was transporting a desk. So yeah, great to have something like this. They do note in the description, which I really like, this is not just for you. Could be for somebody else. You get stuck and now you're helping them. It's not just you getting stuck. It's them getting stuck, or it could be somebody else getting stuck. You want to be very careful on how you attach these because you can yank off a tow hitch if it's not properly attached. And then you got this huge piece of metal flying through the air. People have gotten very injured, very seriously injured or killed by that. So do it safely. But bottom line, having a recovery rope, even a tow strap, if you don't have this, having something that you can help pull people out, or you can get pulled out with, is great to keep in any car, not just an SUV or an off-road car. You know, you got a Honda Civic, put one in the back of that as well. It does come with this nice bag as well. Pretty sweet. Here's another product. This is from Gear Aid. It's the Niglo. And basically this thing gets charged up by light, and then you attach it to gear. And so in the night you can be like, oh, there's my backpack, or there's my, you know, whatever, my knife over there. I will say we do get 2 knives in this box, so you can attach this to one, and then you can be able to find this stuff at night. Glows really nicely. I've had these before. Definitely recommend them. All right, 2 more items. This is the BattleBox Onyx 8CR14 MOV, 4.5 inches for the blade. This is not the knife of the month. There's another knife of the month. This one has a very Mora look and feel. Definitely the sheath, obviously, if you know Mora. A little bit of movement inside the sheath, but solid lock-in overall. I like that handle. Reminds me of the Blackbird from Ontario Knife Company. Not micarta, it's rubberized, but still kind of a blocky, chunky feel. Nice finger guard. I think that's a great knife. I would have made this knife of the month, because the knife of the month instead is the Ghost from ATAC, and honestly, I'm just not that impressed with it. So it's Sandvik 12C27 steel, which is a better steel, I think, overall than the 8CR14. This looks to me like a gas station knife, honestly. Like I'm not thrilled about this. The partial serrations, the blade, the overall look. We do have a rescue hook there, which is cool, but still, I just feel like it looks kind of cheap. I'm not thrilled by this knife at all. Now, someone may say, well, the 12C27 is better than the 8CR14. Sure. And maybe it's like, well, you don't like folders as much, Tim. You like fixed blades. Fine. I still think that overall, this, like, if someone showed me these 2 knives and said, pick one for just value overall, I would quickly pick this one over this one. This is the knife of the month. Yeah, I'm just not thrilled by it. This guy, cool knife. I think this reminds me of like a Mora, a basic Mora, not in the stainless steel that Moras come in. But still, I would gladly use this knife in the woods. Maybe I'll just take this out and start, you know, testing it out a little bit more and do an updated review in the future. But this one I like, the ATAC, not so much. So that's all the gear in this box. Overall, I would call this month good. I would have called it really good had they given us a better knife of the month. The coffee's fine. The little glowing stick to find your gear, fine. The headlamp, pretty cool. The stakes, cool. The recovery rope, cool. This knife, very cool. I think this and the recovery rope, definitely pretty significant wins. Again, despite the 14CR or 8CR14 MOV, I still think that's a good knife. But the ATAC just makes me go, meh. I'm just not big on it. So let me hear your thoughts. This one or this one? Which one would you pick if you had to pick one of these 2 knives? What do you like better? What do you like about the different knives? Yeah, I mean, I already told you my feelings, so I don't need to beat that horse to death. But let's see your thoughts and your feedback. Again, when I do these BattleBox unboxings, it's to let you guys know about the kind of gear that you would get and can get from BattleBox. It's not a full review of all the products. This thing, though, just the feel of it, the swell. There's a swell this way, and then there's a swell this way a little bit. That really just feels really nice in my hand. I could see doing a lot of carving and cutting with this knife. So there are my thoughts. Let's hear your thoughts. Let's get that discussion started in the comment section now. All right, guys, thanks as always for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram, Tumblr, and Vero as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.